Good morning, everybody. I thought for a change I'd change the scenery, to change the venue. What I wanted to talk today about was your LinkedIn account. Your LinkedIn account specifically to do with your business. So, what I want to talk about is ways where you can boost the content on your LinkedIn and get more, at the end of the day, engagement, uh, and increase your brand awareness and help optimize your marketing efforts on LinkedIn and social media in general. So that's the goal for today's video. Um, Undoubtedly, LinkedIn is where all the professionals go and build their social media network online. These are where the companies and professionals reside. And more, it is critical as a real estate professional that you have a presence and an optimized profile of yourself on it. First thing is make sure your profile is up to date. Constantly, regularly audit your profile and make changes where appropriate. Um, Make sure that it's completed. Make sure that all the options or all the tabs are filled in this information. Make sure your bio is filled out. Make sure your name, make sure your title, make sure your work history is all up to date and accurate, your roles and your dates. Make sure if you're members of groups or boards that that's also notated on there. It's all very important. Next, provide valuable content. Make sure your content's interesting, that there's facts, numbers, figures, that it's relevant to your field or your industry or your community. Add links to your comments to these articles. So if you have a Forbes article, make sure that link's there so people can, once they read your post, do further research. Be a resource to your readers in that sense. Um, Post frequently, just like all social media. The more you post, the more visible your content is going to be on the news feeds, and the more viewership you're going to gather because that's how the algorithm works. So, post regularly, make it part of your daily routine, either early morning or my suggestion is if you have a very busy day, perhaps at the end of the day or when the house is quiet, you do a couple posts or you do a couple of videos and you have it spun up ready to post for the following day, or you in essence create a post bank and then you can strategically make those live on your social media accounts at the right time. The cool thing about LinkedIn is it gives you the ability, once you post, to share on Facebook and Twitter from that. So again, it's all about optimizing your time. So if you post on LinkedIn, you're able to then post directly to Facebook and Twitter. Build a network and a following. Search profiles of people that are related to you, your field, your industry, or your network in general, and connect with them. Um, the more connections you have, the more views you'll get ultimately on your profile, which is the goal. If someone communicates on your post, make sure you reply back and take that opportunity to connect with someone. And at the end of the day, our industry is all about building relationships, and this is a valuable way to do that as well. Join groups. So target the groups, research the groups affiliated with your profession, your field, your market, your community, and join them. You can do keyword searches. I would recommend you do that, and I will give you a link of all the available groups on LinkedIn in association with what your keyword search was, and at the end of the day, what your interest is. Useful tool. LinkedIn has Pulse, and so what Pulse is its publishing platform, and at the end of the day, it's about making your content and your posts as engaging, as catching, and as interesting as possible. And LinkedIn, through LinkedIn Pulse, provides that platform to aid you in creating some good content. So at the end of the day, the I guess hacks to really optimize your LinkedIn, and there's always more where we go specifically steps by step, and I'm available to help you with that. But just as a summary, the way to really boost your LinkedIn account: one, make sure your profile is constantly up to date and you're changing the information as accurately as possible. Provide valuable content, numbers, figures, post stuff that reinforces how expert you are in your industry, reinforces your knowledge, affirms you to be the subject matter expert that you are. Make yourself a resource, someone where people will have questions would actually go to your profile and see if there was an answer for them there. Post frequently. Make it part of your daily routine. Post on all your social media platforms. It's necessary. It's not one of those things where you can do once or twice a week. Build a network and expand that network and that following. Connect with as many like professionals as yourself. Connect with as many people in your sphere and your network as possible in your community. Be where your clients and your consumers and your peers are. Join groups. That's another way, another forum to engage and build connections, to increase both your outreach, but also increase the inbound visitation to your profile. And then at the end of the day, LinkedIn, has a publishing tool that is very useful. It's called Pulse, and it is a good resource to use. So I hope this was useful. I'm always available if you have any questions about LinkedIn and how to really word things and really go into a deep dive and gather those reviews and those referrals. Let me know. I'll be happy to help. Take care.